We've looked at the tools, we've mastered the layers, and now it's time to put it all together. Let's take a fast-paced, whistle-stop tour of a real town and see just how quickly we can find the perfect neighbourhood. Let's pick apart Bournemouth. A stunning seaside town famous for its golden beaches and relaxed coastal lifestyle. On the surface, it looks like an absolute dream place to raise a family, right? Let's zoom out a couple of clicks and let the data tell the real story. First, let's turn on property prices. Straight away, we see that central Bournemouth is actually cheaper than average. That's very promising for a family budget. But wait, look over here to the left. There is a massive, deep red outlier where detached houses average an eye-watering £1.845 million. That is Sandbanks, a notoriously expensive celebrity playground. Let's gently exclude that from our everyday family search. Let's look at market stability by enabling the price graphs. It's quite a checkered picture across the area. Places like Boscombe West show steady, reliable growth, while central Bournemouth, West Cliff and East Cliff have seen sudden price drops in the last few years. If we check the 3-year price change, the whole coastal area has dipped slightly. But look at the 5-year view. Pretty much everywhere is up. That gives us a fantastic, realistic pulse on the local market. Now, let's switch our attention to living conditions with the deprivation layer. Overall, the region looks healthy, but central Bournemouth is flagging some issues. As your eyes move further inland, the picture gets much brighter. Checking the details, education scores are strong across the board, while housing quality sits at a solid average. Let's check the community vibe. Where are the families? When we look at the percentage of children, the picture suddenly becomes crystal clear. Central Bournemouth doesn't have many kids at all, but those inland neighbourhoods are thriving with young families. Looking at the working population, again, inland is bustling, whereas Sandbanks scores very poorly. Turning on the older population layer confirms why. Sandbanks and the immediate coastline are prime retirement territory. Let's check safety with the crime layer. This makes our decision very straightforward. Central Bournemouth has much higher crime rates, confirming it might not be the best spot for a young family. Once again, heading inland shows a much safer, calmer environment. What about the daily essentials? Broadband speeds are excellent generally everywhere, aside from a couple of slow pockets around East Cliff. And when we turn on schooling, it is a fantastic area. We are surrounded by good and excellent schools. So, let's bring our conclusion together. By looking past the postcard beaches and moving slightly inland towards areas like East Talbot, East Howe, Northbourne or Branksome East, we find the ultimate sweet spot. Lower crime, a strong working community, a fantastic family age mix, reasonably affordable housing, and top-tier schools. Could we have guessed all this just by looking at a map? Probably not. Could we have figured it all out ourselves with weeks of traditional research? Eventually. But in just 10 minutes, we have completely dissected Bournemouth, understood its layout, and found its true pulse. Now it's your turn. Go explore and find the ideal place to call home.